from Illinois, my good friends from whom I've learned so much. Thank you. I want to especially thank my partner, Gabe Baim. She was my mentor in Illinois now, helping me to learn to be a leader, providing opportunities, encouragement, and advice. And I am fortunate and thankful for her continuing support. Working at National Now has provided me with the opportunities to interact with you, the activists from around the country. You've provided the expertise and the energy that are essential for doing this work. These 4 years have been quite an adventure with challenges and successes. The term started with some difficult financial hurdles. We all made sacrifices. We had to make some hard decisions and figure out how to do more with fewer people and less money. Chapters also dealt with the hardship and made the changes they had to make to survive with the temporary suspension of their rebates. And I am especially touched by the chapters that voluntarily decided to forgo their rebates and help out so much. And the chapters that went above and beyond, like Indiana Now, that funded one of the issues of the National Now Times, and Maryland Now, that when we ran out of Now rounds, now running out of Now rounds, bought a big quantity for us to share. So thank you so much. I am so grateful to be a part of an organization where people step up and do what is required to make this organization work and to make it succeed. And succeed we did. Look at LGBT rights. Yeah. During the last 4 years, yeah, let's clap for LGBT rights. During the last 4 years, we passed the Hate Crimes Prevention Act, and we repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Finally. With a lot of hard work by Now activists, we added a marriage equality. In the District of Columbia, New York, Washington State, Maine, Maryland, Rhode Island, Delaware, and Minnesota, and now we added California again. And how about DOMA going down? What a thrill to be in front of the Supreme Court celebrating the wins that make such a difference. Like the intern, did you see this news clip? The intern grabbed a copy of the DOMA decision, hot off the printer, ran 5 blocks to where the immigration proceeding was occurring. He stopped the deportation of the spouse of a financial same-sex couple. This happened 30 minutes after DOMA went down. For that couple and many other couples, every day, every hour matters. We have no time to waste. While overjoyed by these victories, the Supreme Court cast a shadow over affirmative action and gutted the Voting Rights Act. And I'm saddened that same-sex couples in 37 states do not have marriage equality, including Illinois. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, but I know that Now has the power to do this. Today, we are relaunching the re-energized Marriage Equality National Action Campaign to win the freedom to marry in many more states. Yes. We are also launching a Social Security National Action Campaign. We're moving beyond preventing the relentless cuts to Social Security, like the changed CPI and an increased retirement age. It's time to achieve enhanced benefits for like caregiver credits, special minimum benefit for chronically low-paid workers, and equal treatment for same-sex couples. Starting with these 2 campaigns, focusing on achieving specific goals and providing the support and resources chapters need, we can make tangible gains that improve women's lives. Some of these victories that we've had this year were a real battle, like the Violence Against Women Act. This year, it just barely passed the Senate, and the House wanted to undercut previous provisions and argued like crazy against protecting underserved populations, the LGBT, immigrant, and tribal victims. I couldn't believe I heard right when some of them were saying there would be too many victims. Or somebody might lie about getting beaten up. Give me a break. Who lies about getting beaten up? But now stood firm, insisting on an inclusive VAWA, and a VAWA that includes all victims. With a lot of hard work by now leaders and activists, who endlessly called and wrote their representatives, we finally passed the inclusive version of the Real Violence Against Women Act. And the state legislatures have been as bad as Congress with an unprecedented anti-abortion legislation and personhood amendments. In reaction to the war on women, we saw activists and legislators say, enough is enough. In Virginia, in response to a proposed mandated transvaginal ultrasound, hundreds of women locked arms in silent protest outside the Capitol. In response to a similar bill in Illinois, Representative Kelly Cassidy proposed an amendment that would require men to watch a video about the side effects of Viagra. In Michigan, hundreds of women descended upon the state capitol to protest sweeping anti-abortion legislation. And we couldn't be prouder of Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and others demanding a process that actually works for prosecuting sexual assaults in the military. And how about Wendy Davis's filibuster? These feminists have put on their helmets and their heels to fight back in the war against women. We need to elect more like them. We added a number of feminists in 2012, and with thanks to the many activists working in local races and dozens of volunteers working for the Now PAC Save the Senate campaign in targeted races, we have elected more. In 2013 and 2014, we're expanding these efforts with the Feminist Field Force. We're going to continue to sharpen and expand our political organizing skills, focus, and capacity around now's priority issues to elect even more feminists and a woman president in 2016. More feminist legislators can create a critical mass and demand social and economic justice for women. They'll ensure access to reproductive health care that they choose, achieving paycheck fairness and livable wages, end racism and discrimination, achieve immigrant reform that protects women, families, and LGBT partners, get fairness for sexual assault victims, ensure women with disabilities have access, rights, services, and resources, and make strides for getting constitutional equality and pass CEDAW, ratify CEDAW. To make all of this happen, the Feminist Future Now team will strengthen our organization, will support the process of modernizing Now's structure, continue to provide and improve chapter services, training, and resources, and promote diversity in Now. We have a lot of work to do, and we don't have a single activist to waste. It is our common struggle that makes us strong. It will take us all working together to eliminate sexism and all of the other isms that divide us. With your help, we can be visible in the streets and powerful in the political arena. We can achieve the promise of equality for women. Thank you.